Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to another episode of WoW Classic TBC and our Shaman Hardmode playthrough. We are finally going to the throne room here, because we need to turn in Admiral's orders, which we got a while ago, and I've been to Orgrimmar a couple of times, and we just haven't been back here to turn it in. Countless times I urged the war chief not to trust the humans, but personal pride is not what is at stake here. You have served the Horde honorably, young shaman. Now excuse me, I must counsel Thrall on these matters at once. But is he actually gonna counsel Thrall, or is he just gonna stand here until the cataclysm happens? Yeah, looks like he's just fine to stand here, that's cool. And I think Thrall has a quest for us to go into Ragefire Chasm?
Welcome to Orgrimmar.
Hidden enemies.
Come to serve the Horde?
One thing I will not tolerate are traitors in our midst, but I would be a fool to play my hand so early. It would not sufficiently cut the corruption out of our lands and only cause the infection to grow worse. But you, a young adventurer, could go places my agents could not, could learn the truth, could find the true head of the beast. If you are brave enough, then enter Skull Rock to the east of Orgrimmar, find a lieutenant's insignia off one of the burning blade there, and return to me. So that's not Ragefire, that's just to the east of Orgrimmar. One of you guys mentioned this as a likely place for me to get killed. So yeah, obviously let's go do it right now. I think we're going to work on that, and then we're going to work on killing these harpies. We need 12 Dustwind Savages and 8 Dustwind Storm Witches. Should be an exciting time. Taking a look at our talents here, you guys did provide me with a little bit of feedback on our talent choices. I think for now we're going to go into shield spec. That's going to give us a lot more survivability. Once we hit level 31, at least, yeah, I think that'll be level 31. Well, nope, a little bit further, level 41? We should be able to get dual wield. Requires 30 points in enhancement, and we get talents at level 10, so yeah, level 41. We should be able to get dual wield, and once we can get dual wield, I'm gonna respec, and we'll take us out of shield specialization. We'll put those points somewhere else. But until we get down to dual wielding, yeah, we're gonna go with shield spec for 5 points. And then I think I'm gonna put 3 points into improved lightning shield in the next tier. I like Thundering Strike, so maybe we'll put a couple of points into that. Especially so we can open up Flurry. But again, these might be talents that would be best visited when we have dual wield. I'm just not sure. We might be better suited to go Improved Lightning Shield and Guardian Totems until we can get down to dual wield. Yeah, any input you guys have on talent builds, I would love to hear from you guys. Let's get ourselves out of Orgrimmar, but let's be smart here. We'll hit a vendor on the way out, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, our bags are not in the best state that they could be in. So let's take care of that, shall we?
Loktar. Be safe.
Well, I meant to use that on us, but Morgum, you go ahead and you enjoy that increased armor by 60. We didn't need it anyway. No big deal. I realize I haven't done any fishing in this playthrough, and I honestly don't know if I'm going to. I think fishing is great when you have like a few hours in a day that you have nothing to do. Unfortunately, I don't have as much free time as I would like. And it just seems like fishing is something that I might never get to in WoW. Okay, we have some kind of holiday going on here. Is this
Yo!
is this Brewfest? No. Now this is Ram Racing, almost. I'm not going to do this right now. I actually don't know what event this
Keep
is.
it real.
Oh, it is Brewfest. It is part of Brewfest. Okay. So Brewfest is going on. That's cool. There was another quest that popped up, but I think it was another Brewfest quest. It's over here with the tents. Let's head this way. This is the cave back here, I think, that we need to explore to get the Lieutenant's Insignia. So let's go ahead and check that out. And I'm obviously going to do my best to not die. We could have hit the bank up, but we don't really have anything we could put in the bank right now. We don't have a lot of crafting materials. I feel like maybe the only useful thing we could have put in the bank was maybe some potions. So yeah, we haven't banked anything yet. That could come back to bite us. I'm actually less worried about items on the Shaman because a lot of our just raw power comes from our spells. Obviously, if we don't wear armor, we're going to be getting hit harder, but I feel like we have more ways to negate that than we did on the warrior. Ultimately, I kind of feel like any hard mode playthrough is going to be more difficult on a melee character than it will be on a ranged caster. Somebody suggested a hard mode hunter playthrough with no pet. That seems really interesting, but also incredibly punishing. But I bet there's probably like certain talents we could take in the hunter trees that could help us with a build like that. Don't know if it's something that I'll do anytime soon, but it was an interesting thought. Like, basically though, as a hunter without a pet, you're giving up what seems like a large chunk of your potential damage output. And I'd have to give a good look at the talent trees, but I'm not sure there's any way to really negate the loss of damage from not having a pet. Obviously, that would be part of what made it a hard mode run. These guys are level 9. We should be okay as long as we don't get surrounded in here. Okay, we have a pet and an apprentice here. I'm gonna try Stoneclaw Totem. Oh, here we go. We're in. Okay, Stoneclaw Totem has the Void Walker. Kind of worried about how hard this guy is hitting us with those Shadow Bolts, though. I'm gonna pop a potion here. And we're gonna pull this guy back so we can hopefully avoid getting any ads. And then we're gonna kind of rethink this. That guy was hitting us pretty hard with his spells. Pretty hard. Okay. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna have to be really careful with those guys that have a Void Walker. And I'm wondering exactly how many of them are gonna have pets in here. It would be pretty much death if we pulled 2 guys with Voidwalkers. We'd have to run right away because we're not going to live through that. I should have left that totem up, huh? I probably need to, like, start actually using my totems a little bit more preemptively here. Is this Voidwalker minion by itself? Oh, the caster's kind of hiding from us. That's what happens when you don't have floating names on, is people can just kind of hide from you. Let's take this one first. And we'll back up so that we're within range of our stone skin totem. They've got this Fanatic Blade they cast on themselves, which inflicts 3 to 5 additional fire damage per attack. So that's not great. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll lay this down preemptively. Oh, he doesn't stay out for long. Oh no. Okay. Potion? Potion? Okay, we got the potion up. Let's recast the lightning shield. And we're going to take another huge hit here. Yeah, we can't take many more of those like that. Well, guys, I'm not going to stay here. You guys kind of called it. This is a good place to go if we want to get killed. And I'm going to do the smart thing here for once, and we're just going to bail. We're going to come back at level 12. And I think at level 12, we're going to have a much easier time of it. So for now, let's go find some harpies. And we'll do some skinning along the way here. Yeah, I think one of the most challenging things about doing playthroughs with like this with a permadeath mechanic and limited lives is making the decision to walk away is a lot harder than you'd think it would be. At least for me it is, so this might not be true of everybody, but yeah, I guess I get kind of caught up in the quest and in the concept that I can plan around the difficulty, and that's not always the case. Sometimes you literally have to walk away from it. And I'm pretty sure that cave is one of those times. If we'd have gotten crit by one of those shadow bolts, it could have killed us. Just flat out dead. And I don't like that, so we'll go back at level 12 when we're a bit more powerful. Maybe we'll have a new rank of some of our offensive spells by then, possibly, maybe. Unfortunately, we're like really close to getting capped on our skinning because although we were at the leatherworker, guess what? Somebody forgot to click on the skinning trainer and learn the next rank of skinning. Pretty unfortunate, but it did happen, so. Doesn't matter so much. We're going to be doing a lot of skinning, so even if we skin some things that we're not going to get skill ups for, it's not going to be too detrimental in the long run, I don't think. We are eventually going to go down and find the harpies, but Let's make some bandages, shall we? I didn't let this run like I said I was going to do because my memory is like that of a goldfish. I have basically zero short-term memory right now at all. So, yeah, there's that. I am going to remember to skin this, though. Look around to make sure I haven't forgotten to skin anything else. I don't think we can get in from back here. I think we have to go around. But I kind of want to see what's over here, so... One of you guys called out doing the fire totem quest. We're going to do that as soon as we go into the Barrens. We have our breadcrumb to go into the Barrens, but I'm not going to run over there just to do the fire totem quest right now. It might be a smart thing to do before we head into this cave, though. I'm not sure what the first fire totem is that we get, but I'm kind of assuming it's going to be something that helps us offensively to deal more damage. So we do have the quest. We will do the quest. I'm just not going to drop everything and do it right now. There's like so much potential leather here compared to the Night Elf starting area that it's like a little bit overwhelming. I feel like we could easily get caught up and spend like an entire half-hour episode just killing guys for leather if I'm not trying to make progress towards our actual quest. And that is level 11. Let's go ahead and put a second point into shield specialization. So now our chance to block is increased by 2% and the amount blocked is increased by 10%. I kind of remember there being a bunch of harpies over here. I'm not seeing any right now, which is a little bit weird. We'll head in here a little bit and see if anything pops up. But I kind of remember we came out of here before and there were a ton, so maybe someone has just cleared them? There's really not a lot of people online who could have done that, so I don't know. Harpy nest, but no harpies. Harpy eggs, but no harpies. There's a harpy. What kind are you? You are a pillager. We don't need pillagers. We don't even need the regular old harpies. I think we have to go through here to get to the guys we need. Let's see if that pans out to be true. Alright, we've discovered Dragult's Ravine. And on the other side of that, we have a savage, and we do need 12 savages, so we are on the right track here. There's a surprising lack of enemies. Oh, here we go. Now I can see a bunch. We are going to have a lot of work to do back here. I am definitely regretting not picking up some more water. We'll drink to full, and we'll just have to see if we can stretch our mana out a little bit more. I think if we just do 2 lightning bolts and a lightning shield, and then melee the rest, maybe we'll be okay. But that being said, it might be a little bit tedious, so I apologize for that. Definitely glad that we made bag space. So we are getting a lot of random items to drop here. I'm wondering if I could pull these witches that are up here, or if that is going to cause them to, like, lag out, basically. Evade bug on us. Those spells are actually hitting us for a lot. So we might be doing 1 lightning bolt and then waiting for them to cast and then hitting them with an earth shock, because yeah, that's not good. That, like, basically ripped through all of our mana. Rip mana. Okay. And we need 8 of those. How to deal with that? I'm gonna try to shoot this one, and then, like, we'll see if it flies down to us, or if it's gonna blast us from there, or what. Yeah, it's gonna blast us from there. I really don't want to deal with that. Let's come all the way back. Yeah, that didn't interrupt casting for very long, did it? But it was better than nothing. Let's take on one of the savages and let our mana regen a little bit here. We'll do 1 lightning bolt and a lightning shield. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to have to pull her back a little bit. I don't want to risk aggroing the second one, so I'm going to fire this lightning bolt off, and then I'm going to run. Gonna try to do some line of sight here and hope that it works for us a little bit. Oh, we dropped her. Okay, well that didn't work at all. I don't feel like we ran that far. Let's try that one more time. What if we, like, just hide over here in the cranny? Is she gonna be able to just cast at us from there? It doesn't seem like it. Oh no, she can. It's fine. It's like not even a barrier at all to casting. That's perfect. Just shoot right through the rock. What does line of sight matter? Line of sight. Mattering for nothing. Oh, we've aggroed something else that I can't see? Let's pop a potion, because otherwise... Oh, we aggroed one above us. That is tricky. We are not going to stop and fight that. We're going to run away till we drop it. Oh good, we have respawns. Perfect. Perfect. It's all coming together perfectly, isn't it? This also seems like a good place for us to get killed. I'm going to have to pull the one up here that I just blatantly didn't see before. I have to believe that oh my god. What the hell is going on? Like, is my only option to let them blast the hell out of me? And what am I in combat with right now? Yeah, I'm not liking this. I don't think that whatever they did that put these mobs up here was very good. So we literally have to get hit by this. She can't follow us. Okay, so all these mobs are broken. Got it. Okay. Alright. Let us out of combat. Let's go back over here and clean up the respawns, because we're going to need to retreat this way at some point. And maybe we'll just have to continually kill the few that are on the ground, because going after the ones that are up in the air, that's not going to work. And it's very likely that continuing to try to fight those guys up in the air is gonna get us killed. And I'm not okay with that. I'm gonna try to pull this one down, and if it doesn't work, we're not attacking any more of them that are up in the air. Okay, she's coming down. Alright, that one went a little bit more smoothly. Let's clear back here a little ways and maybe we'll get some easy ones that are not hiding up in the nests. That being said, we obviously have to keep our eyes peeled to the sky because I don't want to accidentally aggro one that happens to be right above us. Let's get a little bit of health back here, and then we'll take on this witch. Let's check back over here for respawns while we let our mana kind of regen a little bit. Yeah, there are some respawns over here. Oh, we don't need any more of these ones. Well, okay then. I can read my quest log. That was a wasted lightning shock. We did not get the interrupt off. And by lightning shock, I meant earth shock. So yeah, don't bother with the ones that are up high. You can work your way all the way back here, and you can find plenty that are on the ground. The ones up high are just like a risk that you don't need to take. Alright, we're low on mana, we're low on health. Let's just make a few more bandages. Eventually I will create all of these. I swear that I'll remember sometime. And by the time we're done doing that, we're going to be full on health and mana, so it works out. Let's clear this last savage out. That'll give us free reign to pull the last storm witch that we need. We might need to drink up after this though. We'll see how much mana we regen during this. Probably isn't going to be a lot. Should be okay. Uh-oh. Oh no! Shoot! Of course. Of course it wasn't okay. We needed the last little bit of mana to be able to earth shock there. And we just didn't have it. It's fine, let's drop this one. We have all we need. I did want to loot this chest though, and I think we're going to have to fight this other witch to loot the chest. Maybe not. We'd have to kill her to loot this one anyway, so we're gonna have to fight her. Alright, there we go. That's 12 and 8. We are done with securing the lines. We can head out of here and we can get this turned in. Nothing really great in the chest. Some water though, and a couple of potions. Not too bad. What's our inventory look like? Oh yeah, nice. We have a lot of stuff we can sell from the looks of it. And yeah, see, the question is, how many respawns are we going to have to fight to get out of here? A lot, apparently. A lot is the answer. I did try to Earthshock, she resisted it, so that happened. Well... Whoops. Yeah, I know how to get out of here. Sure, we go this way, right? Pretty sure we go this way. Let's go back within the range of our stone skin totem here. There we go. Well, this is just a fine mess. We are going to have to fight through a ton of these guys to get out of here. Maybe we can just circumvent them. We could go out this way, but I think we can go over here and get out without having to fight them all. Okay, so we will have to fight some regardless. That's fine. I think if we go this way, we'll have to fight less. And yeah, our bags are getting full, so we want to fight less right now. Alright, now we have to turn this in over here, and then I think we need to head back to Orgrimmar. I do need to train the next level of skinning. We need to vendor everything in our bags. We don't have a lot of leather. I'm gonna have to devote some time in the next episode, I think, to just farming up a bunch of leather. We'll be able to make the belt today, so that's good.
What's up?
I think I can breathe easy now, knowing that the Harpies won't be bothering our supply caravans anymore. And not one moment too soon, either. I hear I'm being sent some fun little toys with the next shipment. You're pretty good at what you do. You ought to track down my boss in Ratchet. I'll bet he could find some work for you. Oh, and don't worry. I wouldn't forget to pay you for the services you provided. I don't think I'm going to use a two-hander, but we will sell it.
Have a good one.
I don't know if I'll do any of the Brewfest stuff on recording or not. I don't know if it awards experience. If it awards experience, it might be worth doing some of it. If it's just for tokens and items and toys and stuff, then probably not. Apparently we're just gonna hear goblins cackling forever now. Maybe the soundtrack will change when we get into the city? There we go. Okay, good. That would have been an annoying bug if that became our background noise until I logged out. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we just have a bunch of stuff we need to sell. Let's do that really quick over here. And then we'll head back to the leather worker and the skinner. Alright, that looks good. Let's rearrange a few things here. There we go. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's as good as my inventory is going to look. That's about as organized as it gets. Seeing as how we get a talent for improved Ghost Wolf in the second tier of talents, I'm assuming we get Ghost Wolf within the next few levels here. Maybe either as a level 12 or a level 14 ability. That would be great. A little bit more movement speed to get around a little quicker. It would be really good to be able to move a little bit faster. Okay, we can definitely get in here. There we go. Let's see. Skinner, there you are.
What can I help you?
Journeyman skinning. Okay, perfect. Now we won't have any wasted skins that don't result in possible skill ups.
Thrall, hull. Dabu.
Let's make the belt. And we'll turn all of our ruined leather into light leather. And I don't think we're going to be able to do a lot as far as skill ups, though. Yeah, we can make 3 armor kits and just get whatever skill ups we can from these. Well, we got to 45, so that's actually really good.
Blood and thunder.
Still not really anything we can train. Not until level 55 we'll get some boots and gloves. So that's kind of our next big milestone is leatherworking skill 55. 10 more skill ups to go. We'll probably be making the leather cloaks for skill ups for a minute. Everything else is pretty expensive. But yeah, that's all we could do for today. It's going to be good to get those boots and gloves, though. Well, the boots have stats on them. The gloves don't, but we don't have any gloves on right now at all, so it's going to be an improvement. Let's go ahead and equip our belt before I forget to do that forever. And there we go. Alright, guys, we are going to take a little bit of a break here. And when we come back, we have a few things left here to do. That will take us into the Barrens for conscript of the Horde. Fizzle's Claw. I think we need to work on this. I think this might be one of the last things to do in Durator. Somebody also reminded me of a quest in the Watchtower to the northwest of Razor Hill. So I'm going to be looking for that as well. And yeah, so actually we'll hearth back. I think we can safely just hearth back to Razor Hill. That'll put our hearth on cooldown for, so it's up next time we need it. And yeah, we'll stop here for today. I'm really having a lot of fun on the Shaman playing it like this. I've tried Shaman in the past in Classic, and outside of the hard mode run, it really wasn't that enjoyable to me. But doing it as a hard mode run, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are as well. I'm really enjoying your guys' comments, so keep them coming. And just know that I really appreciate you all being here and choosing to spend your time here in Azeroth with me. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Razor Hill really soon. Bye now.